could we say this is one of the best matches
Absolutely.
in arm wrestling?
Oh, this one. Yeah.
Vitaly Laletin, the Russian Bear against Dave Chaffee, easy money.
Wasn't easy.
This
Yes.
would be the best super
was
heavyweight match, or if not the best.
Two Rams going head to head.
I love it when the sport has produced so many good matches in the last few years.
Yeah.
And I keep on hearing myself and other people say that this is the best match I've ever seen. Well, this is the best match I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Again, and the just commitment from these two men in this match as it unfolds is phenomenal. The emotions were so high from both of them; it meant a lot, and it produced.
Yeah, it produced blood.
Amazing drama.
Amazing. Like you could, like it was 2-2 at one point. You can't.
It was 2-2 with 2 fouls.
Yeah, yeah, with 2 fouls.
2-2 with 2 fouls.
Only round 5.
It was so close to being over, and then it just wasn't. The comebacks. We saw, like, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We'll let it go, but we see evolutions and waves change in this match that we've never seen before. Dave Chaffee evolves to a stylistic place that we've never seen before. And what does that mean for Dave Chaffee in the future?
I think he found something of himself. Like he found himself in those deep matches. Like he learned. Like I'd never seen him more happier in his life. I seen him a bunch of times. They were so damn happy. Vitaly gave so much. He needed to be called an ambulance. Like he was taken away in an ambulance.
Yeah.
Literally, we're not even kidding. It's exactly what happened.
He was collapsed on the floor, with an ambulance in attendance, and went off to hospital.
They went 200%.
And for everyone concerned at home, the reports are he's
fine.
He's stable and
He's
good.
okay.
Excellent.
Hey, we were talking in a pre-show and before, and we're like, hey, it's a coin toss.
Yeah.
And it was a coin toss.
Down the center.
Down to the center. It was like 7 rounds, silver bullet.
And even on the 7th round, we were like,
that 6th round, Vitaly was defending so well. It's just amazing match. Everyone should go and watch it. If you want to show arm wrestling at its finest, with super heavyweight showing great technical prowess and just
endurance
and a heart. Like both of them could have quit. Like Vitaly Vitaly needed an ambulance, but he didn't quit.
And he went into it with a little injury as well. He wasn't confident.
Yeah,
he wasn't overly confident.
Both guys coming in somewhat wounded, but it was this first round. It was classic Dave Chaffee. It was dominance early.
I've seen this.
But look at the triangulation of the defense from Vitaly Laletin. He uses his leverage so well. He changes that pin arc, and with that low hand defensive position, he flattens the wrist of Dave, and Dave has to sit there and wait and think, where do I go from here? And Dave senses that he's not going to win, and he steps up, and we see Dave just committing to a press, which new for Dave Chaffee to do this, and we're like, whoa, what is this?
Where did that come from?
Great transitions from both of the guys. Great heart. Like really one of the best, if not the best matches we have ever seen. I think the match of the year by far. We have seen a lot of good matches, but this was something really different. The blood, the whole atmosphere. Like, how long was the match?
Sergio, can you just wave the mouse a little bit? Let's see how long the video is. 52 minutes.
It was longer than Morozov.
And that's amazing, because I felt like the Morozov match was so long.
Yeah.
This was the drama was so good.
This felt like it was
amazing.
like,
So the early rounds, we saw Dave Chaffee up 2-0. We saw him doing what he does best, and then the tide seemingly turned. We thought it's done. It looked like even at 2-1. We were saying Vitaly's got this now. Vitaly is the favorite with where this match is at.
And then Dave's like, they said I have a lot of side pressure. I think I should test it. Like I think the problem for Dave a lot of times has been he tries to hold on. He's so stubborn because he's so strong, and everyone usually is escaping him. So he's so used to holding on and just letting go, getting the strap, like the whole drama about getting the strap.
Yeah, and that was
another drama.
That was what
So
Vitaly
much.
did so well. Like where he started to get on top was when he made the decision, I'm just not going to let Dave Chaffee slip. I'm not going to let. We saw him holding onto his fingers, grabbing him,
ripping his
chasing
fingers
him.
off.
Yeah.
Dave was having to slide off the back of the pad. A number of fouls done from Dave Chaffee in the process of trying to get to the strap. Yeah. At that point in time, I was thinking, it's done. Vitaly is going to take this match. The blood starts pouring, and it was at that moment that I think we saw heart from Dave to get back in the match. He was moments away from the knockout punch. And look, here we are, 3-2 Vitaly. This is a special round. This is the
heart round.
This is the heart round where he says, "I'm coming straight forward."
Yeah. A Tyson Fury moment.
Yeah.
Resurrected.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think Lachlan was actually saying, like, in between rounds, Engin was messaging him, tell Dave to do this, tell Dave to do that, go for the flop. You know? Yeah.
It was amazing to see. Like, this is beautiful arm wrestling. The fact that late in a match, because Dave Chaffee, we've seen he'd lost his last few super matches after being up 2-0, and it just looked like it was a repeat of history. But look at this. He just commits and just says, okay, look,
Lose the hand.
my name is Dave Carteret Chaffee tonight, and here we go.
Show us the tongue.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Oh, right. This was the elbow foul. So
Yeah,
we were talking about the elbow
there
foul.
was
right
dramas
before the
there
pin.
because Dave
There
was
was so
in
much
control.
There was
He
so
had
much
it.
in this match. I don't know how many restarts they pulled actually, but it was crazy. This will go down as one of the best matches ever.
And as a spectator of it during this moment, you're hoping, you're like, you can see the blockbuster, the makings are all there. And you're like, please just let Dave equalize this. Let this go to the silver bullet.
Yeah.
You're just thinking, come on.
I know.
And it delivers. It delivers.
Delivers. Yeah. It was awesome. Calling it, being there, feeling the emotions. Like the whole place was live.
We had an audience for the last match.
Yes, we had an audience.
For every other match, it was like,
Yeah.
you know, it was Jake trying to get everyone pumped up. But
Yeah.
here it was
This
like,
one,
Jake,
this
stay
one.
quiet.
The best
and-
part was like Jake's like, "How you doing?" No one says nothing. He was
But
like,
let's have a look at this round here. Let's watch it closely because Dave had already found this lane, but the elbow foul from Vitaly Laletin earned him the restart. And we see, look at the blood there. But look at this start. Great start from Vitaly Laletin. He achieves the control of the hand and wrist, but Dave Chaffee commits it. And then watch for the defense from Vitaly.
Keeps the
He's
shoulder
like, no,
closed.
I am not giving up on this. I'm not giving up on this. And he fights hard, and Dave is right there. You think, surely. And he,
so
look,
close.
at this point in time, like who? It's bravery, it's courage. It's look at the pain in their faces. It is just the breathing. Everything about this round here was blowing everyone's mind.
Insane.
It was crazy.
It's absolutely insane.
Keeps coming back.
Yeah. And
Another
foul.
foul.
Wow.
They have to go back there again.
Yeah, insane. What a great event.
Yeah, look at the peg. Look at the blood on the peg. And it gets even more. It's like entirely drenched by the end of the match.
Has that ever happened?
No, like I said, I really hope that someone left the blood there
Look
and
at
is
his
just putting
finger.
it in a museum or something. It's the first time I've ever seen a table look like that. And they cleaned blood off the elbow pads. They cleaned blood off the tabletop itself. They were constantly cleaning blood off the table. I don't know how many wounds there were, but there was blood everywhere.
It was war. That's what it was.
War.
Proper war.
It was war.
Proper war.
They both look broken, but still giving it 110%, which is
I think there was a point where it might have been after Dave wins that sixth round where both of them just lying on the table and Tim's just trying to get the straps off them.
yeah.
Now, I've never had the pleasure of really getting to speak with Vitaly Laletin, hearing about the emotions of where he was at. But I know Dave had made mention of how important every match is for him these days, that he doesn't know when it's going to be his last time. You know, I saw in the eyes of Vitaly that there must be similar emotions.
Yeah.
And that, to me, is one of the things that made it so special, that these guys, it clearly means a lot to them. And they dug deep to a place. They went beyond physical limits. They went to a place where they just were... It was all heart and soul that was being put into that match.
There was no giving up in both of them. No giving up.
And that's a good point to sort of put out to anyone who's up and coming in any sport, never mind just arm wrestling, is putting this passion and effort.
It's that
into
spirit.
It is really going to take you to places that, I mean, dark waters, let's
Dark-
say. And
dark
we're both
water.
capable of
I got
going
the
to.
shivers. My
All
hands
his ginger hairs
my
are
hands
standing.
up, like legit. It's
Yeah.
look,
Here we go.
Here it is. Look at the heart. Look at the heart
That's
there.
just
We're still
fake.
3-2. Vitaly. Oh my goodness.
All I can
His
think
back's
is
against the wall. He has 2 fouls. He has to hold this.
Yeah,
He can't run the
and
elbow.
it's just going and going and going. These guys, oh my goodness, it is amazing stuff. And The crowd is going psycho at this stage. Dave Chaffee's breathing in the big ones. You can see that both guys are exhausted. There's no ability to finish, and it's just who is willing to suffer more. The elbow, like I spoke to Dave afterwards, and he said, "I've never had more pain in my elbow. I've never been more pumped. I've never felt this before."
Right here.
Look at
It's just Tim's just like, I need to get the straps off, guys.
Someone, Core Sports, please high res photo that, get them to sign that, and put the photo of the bloody peg on there, and auction that damn thing off. That's a match moment right there.
Epic.
Moment in history.
Yeah.
Sure.
Legit. That's a historic moment in the sport. That should be captured like Ali knocking out Razor or whatever.
Yeah.
That to me is as good a moment as the sport's had. Both men draped over the table, blood everywhere. Perfect.
Yeah. Silver bullet.
Silver bullet. It's not over yet.
Oh, that was just the drama of getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think's going round through their minds at this point?
I feel Dave was feeling confident. He was ahead at this point. He knows the strategy, and he's just gonna go 110%. He knows it will be hard to.
It's a battle of your own mind now. It has to be, isn't it?
It's not even your opponent.
It's a courage thing. It's a dealing with your own fears of your own ability to face what's ahead.
I think by now Dave kind of has the recipe for success, right? Like he knows kind of what he has to do.
You can see, the ambulance. The ambulance.
Paramedics are, I wouldn't say it, well, on standby, and they're sort of cleaning them up. The blood.
It's like we have a cut man in between rounds.
Yeah. It had it all. I've never seen it. There were multiple wounds. Like I said, the amount of blood that actually accumulates on the table is phenomenal. You can see the fingers opened up, the knuckles are opened up, his wrist was opened up, his elbow I think was opened up.
Insane.
It was beautiful.
As bloody
It was
as arm
beautiful.
wrestling gets.
Yeah.
One of the greatest moments in our sport, for sure.
Yeah, the pump that Dave experienced, I remember I went and congratulated Dave afterwards, and looking at it, his arm was like this table. It was it was so solid. Let's skip forward to this last round and have a look at how it went. But so for these guys, this meant a lot. It was an opportunity for them to re-establish themselves as a genuine top contender in the overall ranks. Both of you guys have challenged Levan Saginashvili in the past. Both guys had been looked upon in the arm wrestling world as, are they done? Well, this really showed that they're not done. Neither of these guys are done.
Who was ever done in arm wrestling? No one's ever done in arm wrestling.
Now, outside of the straps, it was Dave Chaffee in this silver bullet that looked good. And prior to that, it had been Vitaly Laletin in control. And I felt like at this time, Vitaly was still trying to recover energy. He didn't try to pin Dave then. He was just letting it go through the motions, saying, look, it's going to come down to straps. Just get there. I think Dave edging ahead right now, but Vitaly Laletin trying to look at the sweat all over his hair and everything. It was just phenomenal.
Yeah, they look broken. This is it. They look broken. This is the last. This is the decider. Blood, sweat, tears.
Look at the face. You can see an emotion in Vitaly's face. There's almost tears coming out of his eyes in this the tension in his face. There's a look in his eye that I'd never seen before. And like this, that's where it showed how much it meant to him, this battle as well. And final round.
Yep, let's see it.
Full commitment from Dave Chaffee to just give away the hand. I'm coming at you.
Yeah.
With pure side pressure.
Somewhere is very proud, Jerry.
Yeah, we're just missing the tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
Shoulder
Full
behind,
commitment.
good position.
Beautiful start, but the defense, Vitaly will refuse. Again, he says, I'm there, and he starts levering off his tricep.
Yeah.
Dave Chaffee having to retreat to center. Look at the blood. His fingers are opened up again. Look at the chunk out of his finger.
It's almost like disbelief there when
Wow.
He gets his
There.
shoulder behind it.
Get shoulder behind.
Beautiful transition.
Beautiful match. Amazing match.
well, what a match. We've said it many times. An
It'll
iconic moment.
Absolutely.
for arm wrestling.
Yep.
King of the Table 5. Fantastic event. Fantastic athletes on the card who put up really a war.
It's going to be hard to beat.
It is. It is for sure.
There are certain matches.
But we will.
Yeah.
But
Always.
we shall.
But we shall.
Well, that's it. There are always certain matches that just mark themselves down on the history books as all-time great moment, and we got to witness one last night. But as you say, the sport is producing more and more of these moments.
Yeah.
And it's a good time, isn't it? It's a good time. King of the Table crushed it last night.
Yeah, it's certainly blossoming, arm wrestling. It's certainly blossoming. Anyway, that is it from us here at Strongcast. King of the Table 5, match analysis. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. And we'll see you guys soon.